Hi dears, let's have a short summary of the short story Matchbox written by ASHAPURNA Debi. And the short story is translated from Bengali by Prasenjit Gupta, a translator and a writer. So let's have a glimpse of the story Matchbox. Matchbox is a short story written by ASHAPURNA Debi. And the writer says that she used to compare women to matchboxes because of certain reasons. Both the matchboxes and the women, they outwardly appear to be very calm and quiet. They can be seen in the kitchen or in the pantry and in the bedroom. Okay, but they have the power to explode. And in order to prove ASHAPURNA Debi's statement, she gives an example. She gives a story of Ajit and Nomita. The story is set in a 3-storied house. And the story, it takes place on a Sunday morning. Nomita is the protagonist in the story. She is collecting Ajit's dirty clothes in order to give to the washerman. The washerman is waiting outside. And she finds a letter while she's going through the pocket of the Ajit. She finds a letter from his pocket. And this letter, it is in the tone of a crumpled one. So after looking at the date, she understands that the letter is meant to her and which came a few days before. So she gets angry and she realizes that Ajit has opened the letter before, but she did not feel it before. Okay, and after looking at the letter, she understands that the letter is meant for her and which came a few days before. So she gets angry and she also understood that he has opened this letter before several times, and this is not the first time he is opening this letter. He is repeating this procedure for so many days. And she's fed up with Ajit's bad behavior. Isn't it? So she told him several times to stop this nature and not to open her letter. But he did not accept her proposal. And Nomita finds a letter from her mother, her poor mother. So what about her mother? Her mother is a widow. And she's asking money. Why she's asking money? She's asking money in order to rectify the damaged house. Her house is damaged. So she wants to rectify or she wants to repair the old house. The rainwater is falling seamlessly. And its roof is cracked. And the rainwater is falling ceaselessly like a stream, and it is not immediately remedied. She will have to die under the crushed roof. So she's demanding money. She's asking money from her daughter. And the mother thinks that Nomita is leading a calm and a cozy life. She's living like a queen. Ajit used to insult Nomita by mentioning about this letter by her mother. And Nomita's mother says that her daughter is living like a queen and her son-in-law is a high-minded and a large-hearted person. Okay, and her mother is asking money to send her. She's ashamed by this. Nomita is ashamed by this. Why Nomita is ashamed by this? Because her mother is asking money from Nomita. So she decides to tell her, I can't do anymore. Don't hope for anything from me. And at that moment, Ajit comes out of bathroom. Because the story opens on a Sunday morning and he likes to have a Sunday bath, and after his bath, Ajit comes out from the bathroom. Immediately, she asks about the arrival of the letter. But he gives a vague reply to Nomita. The reality is that he is deliberately doing all these things. And he at first tells that, yes, he has forgotten to give this letter to Nomida. But the Nomida instinct or the Nomida indicates about this letter in a bad manner. He tells that, shouldn't I make sure that no one is passing you love letter in secret? That is a question asked by Ajit. And this sentence makes Nomida furious. She should not bear the suspicious talk. And they begin to indict each other. And it fumes Nomida. She takes a matchbox and she fires the ankle of her rich sari. Ajit never expects that Nomida will do like this thing. So he scares a little and he says that anger is not good for a woman. Suddenly, while these things are happening in this bedroom, suddenly Nomida's niece, Rini, she appears to her bedroom and informs her that the washerman is waiting for Nomida to give Ajit dress. So she suddenly recalls the face of Nomida, suddenly recalls the face of washerman waiting outside. So she immediately leaves Ajit and goes downstairs to give the dress to the washerman. After giving the dress to the washerman, she goes to the kitchen where the other women in the house are cooking food. Okay, and they tease Nomida for being late. The Bodo wife, Nojo wife, No wife, Bodo wife, Mejo wife, Kurima. Okay, they all are teasing Nomida. Okay, accidentally, Bodo wife notices that Nomida's ankle is burnt. So what Nomida lies at? She lies at the ankle was burned when she was taking a hot pot of water from the stove. So she wants to hide the truth from them. So she told a lie to them. What is a lie? She told them, she says that the ankle was burned while she was taking a hot pot of water from the stove. As the story ends, ASHAPURNA Debi sadly tells that women surprise their agonies and pain in front of others and pretend as if nothing has happened. And this is a sad reality. And in front of others, they also eulogize their husbands. Isn't it? They eulogize their husbands. Why they eulogize their husband? Because they didn't want to, tear the mask from their husband's face. Isn't it? And men also knew that women will keep their mouth shut in the public. So they are keeping them like matchboxes, even in bedroom, in panty, or in storeroom, very carelessly. Isn't it? Like this, our story ends. Thank you.